Welcome to Pinball Mayhem. My name's Jeremy, and today I've got a little progress to show you on the United Embassy Shuffle Alley. I've been going through the reels. I've got the main mechanisms all cleaned up here, and still got all the parts to put in and whatnot. We'll show you that in a later video, but I wanted to show you the cleaning. I just did some experimenting. I wanted to try something different because these reels are pretty fragile with the ink that's on the reel, and wanted to say I'm pretty happy with Novus 1 so far. Now my reels mainly have dirt on them. There's not much tar from cigarette smoke. There's some, but this seems to help with that as well. But I just wanted to show you before and after here. We'll do some close-ups and we'll go from there. As you can see here, I've got two reels. One on the bottom has been cleaned and the one on the top has not been cleaned. We'll just kind of see how nice that looks. It's not perfect by any means. There's some darker spots on there, and it turned out really good. So we'll go clean this up here. Now, my top sprayer here is damaged. When I got the bottle, it was like that. So I moved the Novus 1 over to a little easier container for me to use. Now I've set the focus on the camera to be fixed, so hopefully we won't have any focusing issues. And all we got to do, wet it a little bit. And of course there's different ways to do this. I'm not saying this is the only way to clean something. Now I'm not going to soak these reels because, like I said, the ink on here is very delicate. But as you can see, there's no ink coming off. There's no black stuff, just the dirt. And it's turning out really good. There's my dehumidifier firing off. Should have shut that off before I started. Oh well. And of course on the inside of the reel, we do not have to be as careful because there's no ink in there. So just put a little more of this on the paper towel. Okay, here we got some real bad stuff. You can tell where it was rubbing and whatnot. Try to bend my hands around here so you can see what's going on. And that has worked really good. I'll do a little close-up next. As you can see, that turned out real good. Now I've just got all the other reels to clean, and it shouldn't be too long. But it just depends how nitpicky I get on each one, I suppose. Some will require touch-ups because they've been scratched up. Like I said, these are very fragile, the numbers on them. So we'll see how it goes. This is how one of the cleaner reels came out. This is just after the Novus 1. And on this one I got to take my X-Acto knife and pick off that solder. Of course I could leave it there, but I like things as nice as possible. And so, what was my next step? Novus 2 was my next step. Very carefully, I did Novus. We'll skip around to one of my finished reels here. Novus 2 is pretty easy. Just wipe it on here and wipe it off. Turns out amazing. Same with the inside. Clean it all off. Got to do a little bit more on this one. But how about around the numbers and stuff? Actually, I still got to do this reel. So this reel is actually done, the one I'm going to be repairing. So, since these are relatively delicate numbers, what I do is I take a Q-tip and just basically go all around the numbers, staying as much as I can off the black. And that has worked amazingly well. The inside, of course, is quick and easy, but once you do this, it looks brand new. It's really amazing how good Novus 2 can work and how nice these can clean up, because this is way better than it was before, and I would have been happy with this. But the Novus 2 cleaned it right up. Thanks for watching.